that you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break everything that you do to me. Takes me one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everyone's smoke on a J. Get ready for the show to start. And anyway, another either way, always better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Let's start this thing. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Oh, hello, and everybody, welcome to another episode here of Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. I have a cup of Tim Hortons coffee here ready to go. Oh, and look at this thing over here. I'm keeping the afternoon fresh, keeping it going, feeling good today, feeling good. I hope everybody out there is feeling good. Jaden, I saw you popping in early. Thank you for swinging by, Jaden. I hope you're having a great day. Gemma, how are you doing today, Gemma? How are you doing? I wanted to break character while I was backstage making all the doing all the noises and stuff during the countdown, but I thought, nah, I'm just gonna pretend like, is this a recording? Is this a recording? I don't know. I hope you are having a great day. I hope everybody has had a fantastic Tuesday. It is, I don't know, it's something like 4. It's going on 4. Yeah, it's getting near 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in the east coast of the U.S. So, it's most everybody's had their day. Michael Songs, peace and love. Thank you for swinging by, Michael. Thank you for swinging by. I hope you're having a great day. I am feeling great. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm not. But I'm kinda, but I'm not. We stayed up real late last night. I want to start. I want to begin by saying I should have already begun with this. It is Allie's mother's birthday. Happy birthday! I wanna put out those good happy birthday vibes, and please everybody put out those good happy birthday vibes to who is affectionately known as Mama G throughout the community. Allie's wonderful mother. I hope she is having a fantastic day. I was with Allie last night as Allie went to bake her mother a cake. And baking is science. Baking and cooking and all those other things. It's chemistry. It really is. That's what you're doing. You're applying heat and you're causing reactions to occur. And not every one of those reactions is going to go as planned. And last night, sadly, was one of those times. Yes, thank you for those birthday wishes out there. I will make sure and pass those along, and get those vibes out there. Get those, think it. Just go happy birthday. Think it in your head. Close your eyes. Do one of those. But no, it was a coconut angel food cake. That's what it was going to be, and then with icing on that. And the big problem. Everything probably would have turned out okay. The cake tasted delicious. It should taste delicious. Everything is put together today, but time was of the essence. She started this a little bit late, and when you're icing a cake, you've got to let that thing cool all the way off, and you need that crust on the outside of that cake to be intact to make sure that the frosting all lays down nice. Well, she got in a hurry because people were going to be waking up at 4 something in the morning. And so efforts to cool the cake caused issues with the cake. Things went a little awry. Randy Jean, peace and love, Randy Jean. I hope you're having a good one. And and then came the okay. Well, we'll salvage this with icing. There wasn't enough icing, and there wasn't enough to make. There weren't the ingredients to make more of the icing. I can't remember what it was that she was out of, but it was so sad. It was so sad. I felt bad. I watched her feel bad. It was but it was a learning experience because you do have when you've got these things, you've really got these drying times, these cooling off times that you kind of have to adhere to, and so you need scheduling. Again, this was one that caused by and she was following instructions that she had seen out online of okay, you can do this. Well, that's not really what you should do, and so but everybody got a good laugh. It was she and I were doing the live for 4 hours last night. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, even though things were going a little bit awry. But everybody's in a good mood, in good spirits today. I have already spoken to her. I did say happy birthday to her mother. Her mother's in good spirits. She's having a good day, and that is the way it needs to be. That is the way. So please send those vibes out, those happy birthday vibes, because it's literally just like thoughts and prayers. It's the least you can do. It's the least. It costs. It's like nothing. Just think. Think about it. Because if thoughts and prayers are good enough, then vibes ought to be count. Vibes ought to count. I am sending everybody vibes for gifts this year, so that's how that goes. That's how that goes. You have a slow year. You have a year that things go a little upside down, and things aren't all that great at the holiday season. Vibes, give out vibes. And when people ask, what does this mean, vibes? Well, they say, well, you understand thoughts and prayers, right? Well, these are vibes. You're getting positive vibes. Are you upset about that? Don't be upset about positive vibes. Be happy for it. Because literally, there's not going to be anything else. That's all I'm sending. That's all people are getting this year. Positive vibes. I am so full of them, too. I can manufacture positive vibes all day long. I beat the Chiefs. I can clearly manufacture positive vibes. And they have meaning. They take hold. I hope everybody's been enjoying the day. I hope it's rainy here and the cold weather. I don't know. I don't know if I have not looked at any national patterns. I have not. I think I saw a headline saying some bomb cyclone's going to hit the West Coast. I know. I know. I got snow coming Thursday. Or Friday. No, Thursday night overnight. Friday. We're gonna have snow. We'll see how that is. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be cold. And I'm not happy about that. But it'll be back up in another day up into the 50s. So, it's gonna be mild. Everything's gonna turn mild again. And then we've got the following week, which is Thanksgiving. Is everybody prepared for Thanksgiving? Is everybody does anybody really is anybody really excited? Is there somebody that I know that's really excited because Thanksgiving we got this going on and that's going on? I don't hear a lot of excitement. People talk about vacations. They talk about what's coming up. They talk about what's going on. But is anybody really talking about Thanksgiving as more of a, oh, what do I have to do before then? Oh, what do I have to do before then? And shouldn't it be more like a vacation, more like a holiday? Do we put too much stress on this meal? Do we put too much stress on this meal? And are there people that end up feeling that stress? Are there people that are not having to feel the stress over the meal? Are they really thankful enough for all the stress that the people that are making the meal are going through? It seems like a lot of hype for a holiday. Everyone sits down. Oh, it was a really good meal. And then they go through something else. And whoever it was that prepared this meal, that stressed over this meal, is it their Thanksgiving? Are they the ones giving thanks? I I haven't figured it out. It has been for quite some time. I've had significant weird things happen on Thanksgiving. That has been a significant around that period of time is always a little odd. So there's a part of me that's maybe optimistic. I don't know, optimistic about whatever is about to happen, because cosmically shit happens around this time of year, and so I'm waiting to see what that shit's gonna be. Maybe I can affect it. Maybe I can do something to affect it. Maybe I can vibes. I got vibes. That's what I do. I'll put out the positive vibes. Anybody out there? Are you looking forward to the holidays, or is it more stress? At least it's a day off or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I hear stress, but like I say, there's always something cosmically that happens about this time of year. Sometimes right on Thanksgiving, sometimes sometimes around that day, like within a couple days of that day. It's always been a crazy time. So we will see exactly where things go. Because now that I have this, oh, this, I'm not sure how cosmically. I haven't figured out all the things of the Matrix, but I know I have powers in it. When you consider the win that I gave the Bills over the Chiefs this last week, uh, that really, peace and love, Mike. Peace and love, Michael. I hope you have yourself a great day. Tell Maria I said hello. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Michael Songs, everybody. Michael Songs. Thursday I'll be doing that other music thing. If you're bored, if you feel like coming out and showing. Uh, Oh no, since now cosmically I'm trying to figure out how the matrix works. Because now, since I've determined that yes, I do have powers, I have to figure out exactly what the best way. Because, okay, 4 weeks in a row now, and I think it can't be disputed. 4 weeks in a row, despite Josh Allen's best efforts at throwing the games with interceptions and stuff along those lines, the burn one for the Bills, I have been able to channel all this positive vibe, all this people are laughing, people are having fun, people. That's all they need to do. I channel all that up there, and somehow we've had victory. And on the one against the Chiefs, it was a rougher one, because I saw Josh Allen working his evil, throwing the interception, and so I started burning again. I started burning again and concentrating and conduiting it, and it all turned out okay. We won by 9. It was a great victory for the burn one for the Bills, for the puff rally. But since I have that power, and since that's been verified now, I don't think anybody would argue with that. My power has been verified. I have to figure out, okay, what good can I do? Because the Bills football's meaningless. Football is absolutely meaningless. I don't watch the games. I just affect the outcome. That's what people with power do. What is it that I should use? I could use it for good. I don't know. I don't know. There's because see, remember we were up against the Chiefs, and I know the believing in the team really does. It reaches out into that matrix level, because I'm battling Swifties. I really think, though, I had a break because Taylor Swift, like I was saying, Taylor Swift was too caught up in the Thanksgiving and what are we doing, the plans and all that, and she really didn't care about Buffalo and all this. She wasn't putting her energies into it and acting as the conduit for all the people thinking, oh, Taylor Swift. All the Taylor Swifties were sending her that energy, but she's thinking about Thanksgiving plans. She was distracted. So I didn't have as big. I had worried that I would have a large Taylor Swift out there in the Matrix level that I was going to have to contend with, but it was almost non-existent. It was like she was not even a part of the program. So I felt good about that. I felt good about that. But But no, I now that I have this, I got to figure out exactly how to use these powers. Dom, peace and love, Dom, peace and love. I hope you are having a good one. I hope your day is going well. Always believe in the hometown soccer team. You know and you guys call it football. Goal. That never caught on here. It never caught on here. There's too much money in the NFL. Too much money in the NFL. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's feeling good. If you can't tell, I am feeling good. I am feeling good. I am feeling energized. It's an awesome kind of day. What did I say you were a piece of? I didn't say you were a piece of something, did I? I, I didn't say that, did I? Peace and love. I said peace and love. Did I? I've been doing weed, Dom. If I slurred my words, you'll have to excuse me. Somebody roll the tape. I don't think I said a football goal. Oh yeah, we call it soccer. We call it soccer. Junior year of high school. Junior year of high school. After having left home, and only returning under threat. I had left home and I was bootlegging alcohol down in Kentucky. And I was contacted by my father at the end of the summer. I had enrolled myself in the local high school. I had gotten my grandmother to sign the paperwork. I got all this stuff because legally I couldn't actually be going here. But I got everything signed up to where I was all set to start. And they had a soccer team. They were just forming at this local school. And so it had started like several weeks before. So I was co-captain of that, which was kind of neat because I could play soccer. None of these other guys could play. My father, he tells me, interesting story, fun, a little background as to why Wes is who Wes is. I had left home. He says, you're going to have to come back. Everybody here everybody's blaming me for you being gone. And I said, well, you kind of get that, right? You kind of understand, right? He said, well, I can't live like this. I can't live in this house like this. If you don't come home, I'm going to have to leave your mom and the kids and leave them with nothing. And they'll all go hungry. And I'm 16, listening to this. I'm like, are you, what? So I have one last weekend in town and head back to Illinois. And they send me to a holy roller, if you will, high dollar holy roller school. It's dancing's forbidden at this school. Dancing was forbidden at this school. I showed up to soccer practice at this school on my 80 Goldwing. No, it was the 81. 81 Goldwing. I got thrown off the soccer team because I had Sammy Hagar, I Can't Drive 55, the cassette playing as I pulled up next to the field on my motorcycle. Because I was one of those guys. And, you know, you're going at the new school. Well, show up on your bike. Show up on your bike so people will be like, oh, who is this guy? And it was a Christian school, so it was like you're not really even having to do that. But they threw me off of the soccer team because of Sammy Hagar, I Can't Drive 55, which I found very interesting. I made it through till April 24th of that year. April 24th of that year, I left again. I left going to a Van Halen, now with Sammy Hagar as the lead singer, Van Halen concert. I went to that concert and never came home. Went to that concert again 4 days later down in Peoria, Illinois, at Bradley University, before then coming here. That's a whole nother story. That's a crazy, who is this VIP that's sitting next to me that's have people bringing us beers and getting a HJ right there in front of the riser, right there. There's Eddie. There's Eddie up on the riser next to his keyboard. He's doing one of these things, right? He's doing one of these. And my weighing is out. And it's just one of these. And it's a surreal moment. People are bringing me beers. And I'm getting a hand job there for Eddie Van Halen to watch there in Peoria. Hey, and You know how he has that look at all times, and if you ever watch any of the videos, he's smiling. He's smiling the whole time. I was giving that look back at him. I was looking back at him. I may have let out a woo, just yelling real loud, because I was at a Van Halen concert and all this was happening. I waited for tickets. I waited for tickets to the one that I went to at home, and ended up the second section down on the floor. It was they were crap seats. Hated the seats. I show up while BTO is opening the show in Peoria. I could hear, you ain't seen nothing. I'm hearing the shit play. BTO is in the middle of their set, and I say I need two tickets. My buddy and I were gonna go, and she looks around and points to these two that are right along the railing, right there to the. I guess it would have been the stages if you're facing out from the stage left. Right there by the riser. Oh my God, best seats I've ever had to any concert, and the best concert experience. There was no one there. Then there were people that came with somebody that was there. Basically, I don't know if it was a bodyguard, butler, something situation. These two girls show up, and they're there with me and my friend, hanging out with us, and they just keep sending this other guy to go bring us all beers. I was 17. I was loving life. Everything was great. It was a thing of beauty. Oh. Long time ago. I'm going to light this up, everybody. Is everybody having a good day? Is everybody having fun? Is everybody, you getting through your workday okay? Do you have something to look forward to tonight? Dom has something tonight. Don't you have your song list? Dom has his song list tonight. I believe that's, shit, I can't remember what time. I think it's either 8 or 9. 8 or 9 o'clock, the Dom Father. If he's still around, he should type in #awesome, so it'll drop his link. He's got that going on, and then I know Thursday he's got the 10 p.m. He and Chris Lane Sr. have the happy hour at 10 p.m. 7 o'clock that night, I'm going to end up doing the music vibe that I did last week, and I'll end that by the time he's doing it. Oh, it's the beautiful Allie. It's the beautiful Allie. I love you, Allie. I hope you I hope you were doing good. I hope you were doing good. Been thinking about you. Been thinking about you. I had a song for your mom. I had a birthday song for your mom, but I can't come up with a second verse. It was happy birthday to my girlfriend's mom. I watched your daughter try to bake you a cake. It was, she felt real sad because things went real bad. Happy birthday to you. It had bass line and everything to it. I worked on it for a while, but I could never come up with a second verse. So I gave up on it. I was like, oh, well, fuck it. By the time I come up with a second verse, the bass line's nice and I may end up using it for something. I was doing that while I was getting text messages. While I was getting really cool text messages. I was trying to write a song, and all the text messages were so, and they just had my attention. Oh. Let me have some of this Tim Hortons. Having a good day. Doing my, hey, I need to get my watch hours. I need to keep going. I need to show up every day with this. I'm looking forward to, I think what's going to be my favorite part next week of the Puff Rally, because we are going to do another Puff Rally on Saturday. My favorite part of the Puff Rally is going to be the new Josh Allen. The new Josh Allen puppet is going to be friggin' hilarious. He may be a part of the countdown. I may add a countdown to the beginning of that show and have him do a part of it. Maybe have a couple of little spots. I'm trying to come up with what voice I want Josh Allen to have, and and exactly what kind of craziness I want him to bring. But I love the Monty Python esque way that I'm doing the dropping of the jaw and the animation for the lip syncing. It kind of really feels basic and crazy. So that's going to add a little bit of fun, to the show. Because I like the fact that we have some good stuff at the beginning, and I was glad finally today there was a copyright claim on it because I had used for I can't remember what the name of it is, but it was a sport for sport I think is the name of it. But I had used a sporting music score that I got off of Envato that I have the license for, and so I'd been hit by the copyright and I thought it would be a little quicker, but they did finally today clear the copyright claim on it. So I'm happy about that because I don't want to have to replace that. I like using that for the countdown and for the close. I use that for both parts. So I want to do a little bit of work on the intro. I'm hoping at some point in time we have a design. I've got to put together something for the shirts. Hopefully this next week we'll have shirts available. Shirts available, everybody. We need to have those shirts available by Thanksgiving. Have those shirts available so everybody, hey, get yourself, hey, for Christmas this year, you know that Bills fan in your life, get them either hammered for the Bills or burn one for the Bills. It'll be one of those. A joint. I'm gonna make a long ass joint like the hammer is there. I'm gonna make a joint, a little bit of smoke, red and blue joint, red and blue cannabis leaf. I think those two little highlights ought to do the trick. Put those together. Maybe see about putting together a little bit of money to advertise in the Buffalo area. Advertise in New York. See if somehow that drums up a little more viewership and everything else to the channel, and increase the likelihood of sales. Because honestly, who outside of Buffalo is gonna give a fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I'm in love with Allie, so that's why I do it. That's why I'm involved with the NFL now and doing all this. That's how that goes. Go Bills! Go Bills! Go Bills! That is, we're gonna beat them again this week. I need to tonight. I'll get another puff rally created for Saturday, because I am gonna have the puff rally. I am gonna do the Thursday music vibe at 7 p.m. where run that from 7 to 10 p.m. Let people come up and play some music. I'll send some invites out on that. See who all is available. I'm hoping Emotion is able to do it. You're awesome with the rising bread there, Ellie. You're awesome. That's awesome. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Because if it wasn't gonna rise, I was gonna feel sad. I was gonna feel sad. I had that whole song. I had that whole song. I think after I finish this joint, I might pick up the bass just to see if I can remember and do the first verse. That way, there could be a copy. That I'll send you the timestamp so you can. Hey, here's the thing for you. I have no second verse. I wasn't able to come up with a second verse on the thing, and so that was kind of a downer. I mean, it was gonna start off with the "Happy Birthday to my girlfriend's mom," however that goes, but something along those lines. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it is Allie's mother's birthday, and so please be sending those positive vibes out there to Allie's mother. Let's see if there was, what was it? No, it's happy birthday to my girlfriend's mom. I watched your daughter try to make you a cake. It made her feel so sad that it went so bad. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to my girlfriend's mom. I watched your daughter try to bake you a cake. It made her feel so sad when everything went bad. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, it sucked. That was, there you go. There you go. There's the lackluster. It wasn't, I don't have a second verse. It's like it doesn't excite me because it needs that second verse. That second verse that was going to say, hey, at least you know she loves you. You know, that's the message. I can tell you for sure how much she loves you. So that should make you feel good on this birthday. In case, you know, the cake isn't looking as good as it could. I'm sure it's delicious, though. I'm sure it's delicious. Oh. But no, Tuesdays, rainy Tuesday, no sunlight. I went out yesterday. I got some sun yesterday. I slept through the fucking day, so I didn't get all the sun. I needed to. And now we've got this. I'm not going to see the sun again. I think there'll be some sunny days in January. I think that'll be it. I think all next week is rain. All next week is rain. I need to do something. I need to do something to increase the. Got to get that vitamin D production. Got to get that vitamin D production. And I'm missing it. I really should have gotten up yesterday. Should have gotten up, and that should have been a better day. But today's gonna go well. The puppet, working with the puppet today is gonna be good. Working with the Josh Allen, getting that going. I'm kind of wanting to give the head the ability to float around and tilt, and maybe end up setting my MIDI controller to be able to position it. Because I did that with the coronavirus. I had made a coronavirus puppet, and positioned the arms a certain way and everything else. So I'll probably do that and get that going. I'd like to bring pistachio back. I'd like to bring the eggplant back and go ahead and have a couple of those ready to go because I need to start doing some more live with an animated character. And I've done Karen a lot. I've done some of those others, and they have whole stories and other stuff. So I kind of want to leave them in their worlds and kind of take off maybe again with the butt plug. If it's going to be pistachio, I may come up with a new name for the butt plug. The butt plug, I may have a different butt plug, but they will still sound exactly like the other butt plug. This butt plug sounded that way. This is how this butt plug. This is the voice that I decide a butt plug should have. It is a butt plug's voice. This is how I want my butt plug to sound. I do not want my butt plug to sound any other way. This is the voice that says, I care. This is the voice that says, I am here paying attention. What is it we are doing? This is the voice that lets people know, oh, you are in good hands. If I give it a voice like this, nobody's going to want to put that in their butt. But if I have the other voice, this is the voice. This is the voice that tells your sphincter, okay, I can relax. And so that's what I figure the cartoon voice of the butt plug ought to be. So it's a sphincter relaxing voice. So we're going to go with that. See how that works out. I don't know. I'm going to be getting back at just trying to compile an arsenal of maybe of some new characters. I had drawn the eggplant. I had drawn I just outlined the butt plug, but I may want to. There is another character that I'd like to have Allie do the voice for, that I'm not giving away what it is, but it would be for the Bills again. And we've got several things that I'm kind of looking to get going. I may do some of the work with the puppet in a watch me work this afternoon or this evening. I may run that for because again, I'm trying to keep the watch hours. I got a lot of watch hours last year that I have to battle the loss of because once they're 365 days old, once they're a year old, well, you don't count them anymore. It's just the last, what have you done for me lately, or at least in the last year. That is how YouTube looks at it. So I've got to make up kind of a big deficit that I have right now on those, and really kind of hump it. I may really do some unorthodox things to just roll through and get as many watch hours as possible on things. Josh Allen might have to do some lives. Josh Allen, the head of Josh Allen. Hey everybody! Hey everybody! I've got to figure out what should Josh Allen sound like. Should he sound like this? Hello there, everybody. I am Josh Allen. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to talk today. What is it he should be doing? Red vibrations rising nightly. Red vibrations rising rightly. Red vibrations rising rightly. Josh Allen, how should he sound? Rabbit. I gotta voice that. I'm gonna make that head into a puppet. Hey everybody, I'm Josh Allen. I am the evil Josh Allen. I'm the one you don't know about. I am the true Josh Allen. This is how my voice actually sounds. I'm here to kill every hope we have of ever making it to the Super Bowl again. But alas, there is someone putting out a vibe that I cannot overcome. Something like that. Hey, I'm Josh Allen. Hey, everybody. It's not right why they're blaming me for these interceptions. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair that they're blaming me. It could be something like that. Oh. Rip read raisins rapidly rising. What are you stroking out there? You having a stroke? You having a stroke there? Is that what's going on? Seems a little stroke-esh. Stroke-esh. Like, rabbits, hey, you numb on one side? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Oh, now he's definitely stroked out. Or he's got good weed, which reminds me that's what this show needs is more good weed. That's what I need to do is I need to have a little bit more weed. Am I live? Oh, no, am I live? Dude, I am going to be live all the time from now on. I need hours. My hours, I had gotten to the 3,000 mark, and I had so many hours last year. And so I have to make up for, I had big hours with all that watch us, and the stuff I was doing last year. So all those fall off. Make sure you keep up with your hours, my friend. That's Chris Lane Sr. out there, everybody. For those listening, Chris Lane Sr. just came into the chat. Chris Lane Sr. rocking it with that fan blowing hair, and it's all natural. It's all natural. It's got that. Is it Swedish, Nordic? What do you got going on with that blonde mane you're sporting over there? Because most of you, you're like, oh wow, he does. He's looking good with that hair. Most of you wouldn't guess. You wouldn't guess. He's 77 years old. Chris Lane Sr. is 77 years old. Looks great for 77. Chris, you're rocking it for 77. You're friggin' rocking it, my friend. Think you're awesome. Viking. Fucking 77-year-old Viking. That's what he is. I'll come clean. I'm just, it's a joke, everybody. He's not that old. He's not that old. I thought it was funny. It was a joke. I'm coming clean right now. I'm coming clean. It was only a joke. It was only a joke. He's a really rough and hard-worn 36. He's 36? Has he been working as a shoreman for a long time? What's going on with him? It's looking a little rough there for 36. I can go in either direction. I got nothing. I really have nothing. Well, that's improv. That's how you do it. That's how you work the improv. And that's what they say. That's what they say is to always. I find when we work together with our group, things are a little if you just go in a completely insane direction. It's the jumps, the real laughs. The only way to truly make the other cast members break is to send them down a path that wasn't in anyone's purview. Just here's what I'm going to directly ask you and ask you for an answer right now. And it's always great when I can make Will Dick at the Art of Floundering break. When I can get him to laugh, that's always satisfying for me. That's always satisfying to just put him in a spot where he's like, oh, you motherfucker, what have you done to me? It's always fun with improv. Always fun with improv. But always say yes. That's what they'll tell you. Always say yes. And yes, unless you want to go off the rails and you're with a group that's totally ready to go off the rails. That's when you know you're with the right group. With anybody, always say yes. With anybody, if you're improving with anybody. But once you're with a group that actually can work, that's when. No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to argue with you right now. I'm going to create conflict with you, and we're going in that direction, and that can lead to some gold. That can lead to some gold if the characters are really lost in their character and truly committing to who they're supposed to be portraying. I always loved it. It is. It is. Getting them to laugh is that's gold. And when they and I always those are the moments I always remember when I'm performing, when they got me, when there was something that was so much that it that I couldn't, that I just, oh really, and then I have to respond to whatever, because that's what we do with those what we would do with Lapstick. There was each of us would have kind of our prep for what we're doing, but we have no idea what everybody's bringing. We really have no idea. And it was beautiful. Scenes from a hat. Scenes from a hat. Number one, unless I wrote all those scenes down, I'm so controlling. It's like, well, let me see the scenes first. Let me see the selection I could be. Although these are just scenes. These are just scenes. All right, so I had the joke. I think some of you may know. A week and a half ago, the Puff Rally before this last one, we had Allie's parents, lifelong, Bills fans. they're with us, and her father is telling jokes. He just keeps telling jokes, punchlines. I'm not a joke punchline guy. I don't know any joke. It's a whole thing that I don't necessarily do. I'm the quick wit in banter to get a joke, to get something like that. I can write scripts and all that, but for stand up, it's a different animal to write the stand up. And he openly admits he's not. These are other jokes that he's stealing from other people, but he's delivering them well, and they're getting a laugh. I mean, I'm loving the segment, having him do that. But I had a joke, and so I go to deliver this joke, and I really haven't honed it or anything, right? It's this frog that he's kind of down on his luck. He's had all sorts of problems and everything, and he's strung out on meth. He's a frog that's strung out on meth, and he's going out and he's trying to steal catalytic converters from cars so he can get more meth, right? That's because I think that's the thing meth heads do. And he'd been busted. Cops were there and everything, and And the cop let him go. He's like, hey, don't do this anymore, and let him go. And his partner was like, hey, why'd you let him go? And he's like, hey, did you see the guy? The guy looked like he was about to croak any minute. And so no, that was the joke. That was the only thing that I had. And it wasn't there wasn't even a pity laugh. There wasn't even a pity laugh. It was just, well, it's not a knee slapper. That's what he says. Well, it's not a knee slapper. And I just, I'm trying over here. I'm trying over here. Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny because he knows so many of these and he just delivers them and they work. I never write those. I never write those. 6 months to live. See, I'd like to be able to write them. I thought the only times I've thought about doing stand up, I've always thought about doing crowd work. Tim Barry, a comedian who was in a lot of the Lucky Lou. Well, he was in the Lucky Louie series. He as the card shop owner, but he played himself in Louie, FX series Louie. Uh, and he did a stand up special crowd work from two different shows. We're just people. He's just you, and he's just picking somebody talking, and he's just getting all of his material off of just riffing on whatever they are saying, and that I would enjoy doing. That is a thing that I think I would have an easier time with that than I would crafting and honing a series of jokes. I don't think I could do jokes. Maybe more of a observational where you have the one-liners and you have the scenario that you're putting up in front of something like a Louis C.K. does. But it was just Louis was fantastic. Louis was fantastic. But I can't. I just have a hard time crafting those. And he told me, he said, well, I steal all mine, just take someone else's. I was like, but no, I claim to do comedy. I claim to do comedy, so I kind of feel like I need to write my own material, and I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm gonna. That was the first. That was my first joke. I'll come up with some more. I'll see if I can come up with a knee slapper. Maybe it's because it was so clean, based on croaked. Maybe if I go a little blue with it, maybe I'll do better that way. Cherry pie with custard. Oh man. Oh, I ate all of my Chips Ahoy cookies. I was a little down about that last night too. I sat there. That stream of hers was so long. I ended up during part of the stream. I'm just sitting there eating a big ass bowl of the instant potatoes, the mashed potatoes. I had to eat something, and then those knocked me out. I had to sleep after that. It was a rough one. But it was a good time. It was a good time. We had fun. We had fun. Everybody had fun. Everybody had a good time. She and I were laughing. She was disappointed in the cake, but she was at the same time kind of, we had a good time and all that. And the cake tastes good. The cake tastes good. It's just, it could have turned out a lot better. Could have turned out a lot better. But you live and learn. Cooking and baking is an art form. It is chemistry. It is, you are using heat. You are using heat with matter. It's all a form of chemistry. It was a good time. It was a 4 hour stream. We were on there for 4 hours. I was like, wow, wow, this is a long stream. I don't know what to say at 3 something in the morning after we've been going for 4 hours. I'm losing a little bit of steam here after eating all those potatoes. Because it's the easiest thing to do. I didn't have to, the measuring cup was water. Just, turn it upside down. Let it dry. All I did was boil water. That's a clean pan. The bowl, that stuff cleans like nothing. That's just so easy to clean, that big ass glass bowl. And a spoon and a fork. That's all it took. Had to answer UPS. Oh, oh no, neighborhood delivery guy. Well, those neighborhood delivery guys need loving too, Chris. It's the holiday season. Everybody. If everybody were to think that, don't just wait for the hot delivery person to come by to service you. Be a human. Think about other people. Maybe that humdrum, regular old, boring neighborhood delivery guy, maybe he needs some loving. Maybe you show up next time, Chris. Just show up with that robe open. Show up with that robe open, just kind of, hey there. Ooh, is that a package for me? And see what the response is. Just see how that goes. Maybe, maybe it'll make everybody's day. Then it's one of those good pornos. I know. I got nothing. I'm just reaching for any type of material. Reaching for any type of material. And see, I know Chris does comedy. I know Chris does comedy. So Chris could totally be the guy that 77, that I claim he's 77 years old, shit like that. I feel like Chris is okay and Chris can take it. I want to keep getting deliveries. Oh, I get I get a lot better service since No, you just lonely delivery people. You just nobody ever thinks. Yeah, you offer them a donut first. Hey, would you like a donut? I see you working hard. You offer them a donut first. Next time they come, hey, another donut. Third time they show up, the donut's on your junk. Hey, greet them with the same tone. The hey. No, thanks. And they still have that good feeling, and it's just one of those. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, Chris. But I want you to promise me, if you decide to do that and film it, make sure the fan is going. Make sure the fan is going. Tell me that wouldn't be a funny setup this holiday season. This holiday season, don't forget to take care of your delivery men. Get somebody to act as the delivery man and do the donut thing a couple times with the donuts, and then the hey on the junk. Just see how that goes. See how that works. Well, we're not talking about John Holmes material here. We're talking about average delivery guy. The average delivery guy doesn't need a ball bat. He's just looking for some fun. That's all. It's not. You don't have to be a star, baby. Get it? That's you don't have to be a star. You can just show up to the party with what you got. Everybody appreciates it. It's all enthusiasm. It's all enthusiasm. I mean, it probably doesn't help if you're swinging a bat. Probably doesn't help, but enthusiasm will work. Again, and I'm going to make another Fast Times reference. It's like Damone says in Fast Times. Part of it is you have to act like wherever you are is the place to be. Hey, isn't this place great? You have to do that. That's a part of it. Treat every interaction as that. Hey, isn't it great being here? Show that appreciation and that enthusiasm. And right there, you know what you got? Satisfied lover. Show that enthusiasm. That's what you got. Satisfied lover. It's the way to do it. Oh, we got. It's a good show. It's a good Tuesday show when you got a lot of euphemisms going on, a lot of different and there's discussions about penis size. When the chat has discussions about penis size and different things along those lines going on, it's a golden show. These are the ones that I want to add to a favorites list. I mean, maybe. It depends. I feel motivated to get even worse. Now that, people are discussing it in the chat, it's not going to help me not discuss it. I kind of liked where I was going with the demo and the fast times, and all about enthusiasm. Making sure that you have that, what is it again? Satisfied lover. That's right. That's right. Whoever shouted that out. Satisfied lover. Enthusiasm. It's really important. It's really important. Hey, isn't this great? It's a great place to be. Oh, I'm having the time of my life. That is the way to do it. If you can do that, satisfied lover. Right there. Well, and you got to eat it. I mean, you got to eat it. If you're not, I mean, that should go. I would think that would go without saying, but I still hear tales. I still hear tales of people that don't realize that you got to eat it, and I don't understand. I don't understand the people that don't eat it. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. It's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Society. What are we bothering the people in school for? What are we teaching? What are we teaching? If there's, oh, there's times that just gets to me. It's such a failure of society to have people just, and yeah, there's no warning. There's no warning. You run across them and everything, and they seem like just everybody else, like normal people, like you and me. But I don't eat pussy. What? What? I don't understand. I instantly I'm confused by them. I wonder what happened to them. I wonder what it was that caused the problems that they have in their life, and why. And is there nobody that cares enough to help them? Is there nobody talking to them? Is there nobody reaching out? Uh, it's sad. It really is sad to still see this. It's friggin' 2024, and I don't know. I don't know. AI is gonna take over anyway, so everything's fine. Let me get myself a little bit of weed in this paper here. Hang on. Get a little bit of weed and paper. There you go. At a minimum, right? That's the thing, Randy Jean. That's the thing, Randy Jean. Because I've asked. That's the first thing I asked. Well, you don't. Do they? You like it when that's? Oh yeah. Well. Oh, what do you? I ain't going down there. I ain't licking hair. I've heard the dumbest things. Well, see, you've already softened it up there, Gemma, with the soft drink. Doo 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 doo. Oh, I got a notification on my phone. Oh, I'm gonna let me roll this up. Let me roll this up. And then let me take a look at this notification. Let's make sure. Oh, it's positive. It's positive. I like positive. I like positive. Da-da, da-da. I love you. Da-da, da-da. Quality woman. What can I say? Complete. Everything. Everything I could ever want. Oh, the humor, the talent, the drive. Oh, the looks, the intelligence, just everything. It's everything. I am the luckiest man on the planet. That's why I started, playing around with, well, let me see if I can win games for the Bills. And now I got that going on. I really, maybe next year I learn to levitate. Maybe next year I'm able to manipulate matter around me, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I know part of it is the weed. Isn't it sad? Oh, it's so sad. Oh man. Oh, I'm not gonna. I've got stories that I'm not gonna tell. I've got stories that I. Oh, it's. Oh, this would be a hilarious, hilarious story. Uh, uh, nope. Early, early sexual experience. An inexperienced Wes. An inexperienced Wes. Having limited experiences is with an older girl, brought into her mother was off. Her mother was somewhere else that day, and so this girl takes me into her mother's bedroom, turns on the TV that's at the end of this large waterbed. This large waterbed plays the porn that's on this large waterbed, and the porn is one of the Taboo series, and so it's incest stuff going on, and so I have to psychologically. And this is the first time with this girl. This is the first time with this girl, and I have to psychologically sit there and be and it's like it's incest porn that's on, and it's the porn that was just in. She didn't put this porn in. This is what her mom had been watching in the morning, and so I'm just okay. I don't know what's happening. Mo, peace and love, Mo. I had no idea. It was like, all right, this is what we're watching. This is what we're doing. Yeah, let's get it on in here. I'm good with that. And oh, that was a different experience. There was a people. Everybody's different. Everybody out there is a little bit different. Everybody's unique. Everybody's a snowflake. Everybody's their own shape, their own unique snowflake self, whatever they are. They're doing their things. There's some weird people out there. And they're just as valid a people. They're just to be avoided because they're a little bit too out there. There's some areas that it's like, no, this is too much. You have become way too desensitized, I think. This is too much. It was oh, I can't and it was and so this is like this is also early. It was there we go. There we go. This is okay, there we go. This is another reason this show is going to be favorited. We've had penis sized discussions going on out in the chat, comments along those lines, and now we have incest is the best. There you go. There you go. This is uh, 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 that I can understand. I can understand that. I can understand that choice. I can understand that choice, Gemma. What did Rabbit say? Did I see her? No. Oh, it's a lot of. Oh, fuck. I gotta see what Rabbit wrote. Oh, oh, oh. This is. Hey, everybody, welcome to Coffee with Wes. Welcome to Coffee with Wes. I don't. The chat alone. Everybody out there, does everybody feel good today? Is everybody having a good day? Are they enjoying themselves? Because I sure as hell am. I sure as hell am. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like the day's gonna be a good day. I'm good night. Again, for anybody that doesn't know, put out the positive vibes to Ellie's mother. It is her birthday. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you out there to Ellie's mom. Send the positive vibes her way. And I want to mention again, join us for the open panel, the open smoke sesh that we're going to be doing on Saturday at 7 p.m. Another burn one for the Bills. We just beat the Chiefs. Get on board. What is sure to be the biggest news at the end of the season. How the Patriots, or why do I keep saying Patriots? How the Bills, I don't even care enough to get the team right every time. That's how bad this is. I have said Bulls by mistake. I have said Patriots just because I'm looking at logos and I'm thinking Patriots. New England's up that way. They're all up that way. But no, Buffalo, Buffalo's going to go all the way. This is going to be the year they actually win a Super Bowl. And we are going to take credit for it all. The Puff Rally. So I want everybody who is a enjoyer of the cannabis, come up and give that good vibe. Come up and give that positive vibe with us. 7 p.m. Eastern to at least 9 p.m. On Saturday. I try to stop it at 9 p.m. so we can send everybody over to I Love Weed Live. They have their nightly sessions, 9 p.m. every evening. They've got smoke sessions. You can get up on the panel. I think they do rip and dips. Every 15 minutes, you can get up for 5 minutes, take a rip, say, hey, everybody, we're all getting high, and hang out and do that. I'd like to send everybody over there at 9, and it gives me an hour before going over to Camp G-May. Camp G-May starts at 10 o'clock. There is a 5-hour open mic that he has going on over there that starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So stopping at 9 gives us an hour. Yes, thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Mo. I'm going to pass these along. Allie's been in and out here. She's baking some bread. She's got some stuff going on there today. I'm not sure if there's going to be a stream tonight. It's quite possible that this evening. I'm not sure if she's going to be baking or doing some art or some animation or maybe some graphics. Maybe it'll be a thing where she works on graphics for her channel. She's been coming up with some more graphics to put on, recipes to be able to put up, because the baking is working out fantastic. She loves all this baking, and so she's going to be continuing that during this season. And anybody that really knows her, you know she's just driven. She's driven to want to keep doing it and everything, and she's gonna acquire so much skill when it comes to it. I'm really loving it, and she gets so happy. She gets so happy. Just she is just giddy. She's just so excited by how much everybody loves this stuff, and she's learning all this to put it all together. So I'm very happy with it. It's all going good. I'm feeling good about this. I've got to get myself some more coffee. I will probably do a watch me work this evening at some point in time to work on graphics later on. I want everybody out there, do something to make somebody around you smile. Whether they're right there with you or whether it's just by writing something to them, by leaving a comment, hey, I hope you're having a great day. Just do that to somebody. And do it knowing that you were purposely trying to make someone feel good. Not just because, genuinely try to make somebody feel good. I hope every one of you are having a good day. I hope you feel good after spending some time here. I hope all of you do what it is that you enjoy doing and be good to one another. Because as far as you know, this is all there is. So, just be cool with it. Be cool with it. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. It's over now. It's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now. It's over now. Go and find something else to do. Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with West Stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do. It's over. Go home.